Hey, y'all. So we're looking at the domestic developments as well as the approaching detente from 1962 to 1975. This is a really big turn of events and it's going to provide a hope and then that will collapse. The context of the 1960s, when we think about the Cuban Missile Crisis, this really resulted in the American and Western European demand for rapprochement. Rapprochement means coming together, or opening up diplomacy. The United States, the United States and Great and Soviet Union, they're so desperate for a direct line. They actually developed a hotline, and that hotline will be a phone line between the Oval Office and the Kremlin. And the reason they did this was there's no direct interaction between Kennedy and Khrushchev at the height of the Cuban Missile Crisis. So we begin to see this concept. Hey, we need to ease this. The concept of nuclear brinkmanship is something we need to move away from. Then we talk about the nuclear arms race, and really this began as early as 1949, if you will, with the development of the thermonuclear bomb in the Soviet Union. But it continued with the expansion of a variety of weaponry. I like this political cartoon because you can kind of see what the nuclear arms race looks like. We have the initial one for the United States, it's the larger one, followed by a larger one, followed by a larger one. And from what I understand, by the time we get to the 1960s, we have enough nuclear missiles to destroy the world multiple times. And yet we're still utilizing resources. So as the nuclear arms race and the fear of nuclear holocaust continue to dominate, the American electorate, as well as other peoples throughout the world, are going to begin to demand rapprochement. And then we just look at the pure mass politics, especially in Western Europe, inside Great Britain, West Germany, and the other countries. There is this concept in which they're tired about being dominated by the American foreign policy. So they're going to demand rapprochement. And when you look at the 3 points, there's one word that's in common: rapprochement, rapprochement, rapprochement. So by the time we get to the really into the mid 1960s, there is a hope that the Cold War can at least be eased, and that's what's ultimately going to utter us into détente. But before we get to détente, these are more long-term themes. Let's get into the actual development. And I'm going to pause here